Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Christina Windasari. I'm from class morning and student number 32210049. And today I will presentation about audiolingual method and silent way methodology in tesol. Definition of audiolingual method. Audiolingual method is an oral linguist learning approach that emphasizes oral practice and grammatical sentence pattern structure. This method focuses on vocabulary acquisition through exposure with the aim of forming correct speaking habits. And definition of silent way. According to Caleb Categno, the silent way is a linguist teaching method. In contrast to other approaches, the silent way emphasizes linguist learning similar to the way basic learn, with a focus on self-awareness and active trial and error. And the next, principles of audiolingual method. Number 1, instruction in the target linguist. Instructions are given in the linguist being learned. And 2, linguists from within context. Linguist structure are taught within meaningful context. And 3, minimal native linguist interference. Efforts are made to minimize interference from the learner's native linguist. And 4, native speaker-like model. Teaching aims to provide students with a model resembling a native speaker. And 5, analogical teaching. Analogies are considered more effective than analyzed for linguist learning. And number 6, care for error avoidance. Errors are actively avoided to prevent the formation. And 7, positive reinforcement. And number 8, respond to verbal and non-verbal. And 9, teacher as orchestral leader. And 10, foreign linguists on for within native linguists. And principles of silent way. Number 1, silent environment. The teacher remains silent, encouraging students to become active learners and find their own language. 2, teacher as quiet. Teacher provide guidance and facilitate learning rather than directing or dominating the class. 3, use of silence. Silence used strategically to give students the opportunity to think, process information, and actively participate in the learning process. And 4, focus on pronunciation. This method is accurate pronunciation from the start, using visual aids such as colored bars to represent sound. And 5, discovery learning students discover linguistic patterns through problem solving, active encouraging a deep understanding of linguistic structure. And 6, student center. Learners play an active role in their education, working collaboratively and independently to analyze linguistic concepts. And 7, variable practice. Advantage of silent way. Number 1, attempts to nurture the learner well in foreign linguist learning from the beginning, such as paying attention, watching well, understanding, allowing and finding solution to problem, and trusting each other. In the first point, it is mentioned that efforts are made to nurture learning in foreign linguist learning from the beginning, such as giving attention, observing well, understanding, allowing freedom, and finding solution to problems, as well as fostering trust. Number 2, paying attention to the functional aspect of linguists in answering the teacher comments. In the second point, the importance of paying attention to the functional aspect of linguists in responding to teacher comment is maintained. This indicates the learners are not only asked to understand linguistic structure but also apply linguistics functionally in responding to teacher's instruction. And disadvantages of silent way. Number 1, if the silent teacher method is used in foreign linguist learning scientifically, it will burden them in their effort to hone the linguist and given priority to learning it. In the first point, it is mentioned that if the silent teacher method is used in foreign language learning scientifically. It wildens learns in their effort to sharpen the language and prioritize learning it. This indicates the use of this method, if done scientifically, should contribute positively the development of language skill. Number two, the reason for the silent teacher method is due to linguist civilization, which aim to beautify the use of language style and ways of using them. In the second point, it is stated that reason for using the silent teacher method is due to linguist civilization, which aims to beauty the use of linguist style and ways of using them. This suggests that this method is based on the principles of enriching and beautifying language use, with a focus on appropriate style and ways of expression. I think that's all my presentation. Thank you and good morning.